Good morning all, and it is Tuesday and it is another mild and muggy start. Temperatures currently in the middle 70s across the region. We're tracking several storm systems across the mid-south from Texas all the way to the Carolinas, bringing rain, thunderstorms, and very humid air across much of the region. For us here in the Delta, however, things are quiet so far. Most of the rain is into northern portions of Louisiana, southwestern Mississippi, where there are flash flood watches in effect. So definitely not going to be a great beach day, and later on today we'll be tracking some of those showers into the Delta. In fact, Bastrop starting to see a little bit of moderate rain, a shower popping up just to the west of Monticello. A lot of cloud cover here in the Delta, but no rain, so your morning commute should go off without a hitch. However, things will change as we go into this afternoon. Now, temperatures are mild. It's 76 here in Greenville, 2 points in the 70s, so we're not going to lose that humidity anytime soon. As for Greenwood, also at 76 this morning, and across the region, no matter where you're traveling to, unless it's Little Rock all the way from Monroe down into the Jackson Metro, it's going to be warm. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 70s, and by probably 10 o'clock into the 80s across much of the region. So we'll see a pretty quick warm up throughout the day, and tracking out the rest of the day on our future tracker, these storms start to pop up similar to yesterday. Once you get after 1 o'clock, you get that good heating of the day. You'll start to see those dark cumulus clouds in the distance, and maybe even some heavy rain for your communities. I think we'll have more rain today than we did yesterday. So if you didn't see any of that rain yesterday, you likely will today. As we go into the evening hours, things kind of calm down a little bit, but tomorrow morning we're going to be tracking a heavy batch of rain somewhere into southern portions of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and the Delta. Depending exactly where this sets up, there could be some extremely heavy rain and some issues with your morning commute. Definitely could have some ponding on some roadways, so just keep that in mind tomorrow morning, and then throughout the afternoon we'll get into that daytime heating and more pop-up thunderstorms will develop. So tomorrow is going to be a very active day, probably the most rain we'll see this week. But as we go into next week, we're going to see a pattern flip. We're going to see a lot drier air moving in and a lot hotter temperatures. The Climate Prediction Center actually predicting a below average stretch as we head from Monday to next Friday, so just keep that in mind. We are going to start to see that rain dissipating, and the temperatures are going to go up as those rain chances go down. By this weekend, we're looking at middle 90s, so that July heat is on the way. And in fact, this weekend we could be dealing with some heat stress. It is going to be very hot. Heat index values 105 to 110 degrees, and this is primarily going to be after 10 until about 7 each day. So if you've got any of those weekend plans, take frequent breaks, be sure you're hydrated, and if you can, take breaks into the AC. That's where you can really cool your body down, because heat index values are going to be as high as 110 heading into this weekend. It's going to be very hot. This is dangerous heat, especially if you don't take it easy. If you just keep going and going, you're increasing your chance of heat stroke or heat exhaustion. So just take it easy this weekend, because it is going to be hot. As for today, those heat index values are going to be a modest 100 degrees in most locations, probably even staying under 100. We're going to have plenty of cloud cover, highs of 88. Scattered showers and thunderstorms possible throughout the afternoon and evening. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, a few scattered showers overnight, lows of 73. And tomorrow, thunderstorms likely. Locally, heavy rain will be possible, highs of 87, maybe even cooler in some locations. And then heading into this weekend, rain chances start to decrease each day. Those temperatures up into the 90s, and we're really going to see that July heat wave set in heading into this weekend. So